I changed the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Whoa, we on the phone getting spiritual. Then I remix the flow, getting in the check out my style. I'll fall from my lane, girl. Watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I changed the whole thing. Check out my style, I'm far from a lane, girl, just let me put it down, baby. She on the road, can get around in my coupe, me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I changed the whole thing. Check out my style, I'm far from a lane, girl, just let me put it down, baby. She on the road, can get around in my coupe, me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make it mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I changed the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. No, I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Hey, we on the phone getting spiritual. And I remix the flow, getting in the air. Check out my style. I'm far from a lane, girl, just watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, can get around in my coupe, me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some question, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make it mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I changed the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. Hey, I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Whoa, we on the phone getting spiritual. And then I remix the flow, getting in the
But the real answer to your question is that when it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
Come to the deep end, yeah, where it's dark. G locked like a pit, but a wound like a shark. Black tips on the 5-7 looking like darts. We ain't not the same, you can tell us apart. Let me slow the flow down, come on, let's walk. Change the whole game, let's talk. Look at it now, then look at the start. Look at me now, so why would you start? Swing on me over bars, I slide on them, but this ain't a walk in the park. Catch him ride shotgun in his will. I bet you I'm sawing it all. Nigga, I'm an Israelite and a gangster, so do not compare me to y'all. You can lose an ear over one of mine, compare me to Peter, that's all. The smaller you are, the farther you thrown. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Listen for what? You ain't accomplished what you telling me to do. These niggas is off. I keep the commandments, you calling the law. It's written in stone, the hands of God. The 3, 5, 7, hold 9, and I'm still beating the
Jump
odds.
out the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. We ain't had to step foot off the porch. When we had the ops outside the door, we just grabbed the pound and counted asses down and they ain't come back no more. I ain't even want to sell crack no more. Fiends was calling back and forth. We was in too deep, I couldn't get no sleep. Fiends knocking at the door. I was out late night swimming with the great whites. Had to slang white just to get the pay right. On the block all night to the daylight. Thank the Lord out of the game cause it ain't right. You don't even know the half that I've been through. Hopefully you'll never ever had to. Street shit getting nutty like cashews. And be on damn niggas that'll blast you. Be you outside, stiffing in the statue. The black. Bite no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think it's for me. In the game, kicking the door with me, all through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga. Bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording? Kicking front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in enlightenment. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot for a minute straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming, I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put, my aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long, a block away I could take off the foot. Ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster.
Truth be told, I'm a noble figure. Local niggas, they be so offended. What's word? It's global business. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. All y'all niggas in the same school and all that? Hell, fuck yeah. So none of y'all niggas smoke weed? Fuck no. Don't fold if you say you win it. I was voted to it, now I'm it. Can't control, just the highest limit. Killing shit, or just an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can feel the tension. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep digging. This how I look when you keep winning. Over time, I had to take the hint. Shine bright, sit behind the scenes. 1-on-1, I ain't in the mix. Ain't what you thought, better get a glimpse. Came up from a pedal bike. Pressing brakes, I ain't never liked. Whole time I was taking risks. They don't play with me cause they know I'm going nice. Round form, I ain't even started. Transform, I ain't here to bargain. You on watch, better move with caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Brian told. I'm just living my title. Do this with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Brian, so I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas go defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter in that peak list. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Far as all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on eights like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I stop it, better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never seen it, you ain't never witnessed, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really waiting, I was really training. Sick and tired of being patient. I ain't never doubted, this was in the making. Use what I got, not in the waste. But rapping and singing could never drink it. But I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. This ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Try to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the loss, cause it's all a game.
Yo, when Casamigos being English? Drunk.
All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
Hold on. Be careful, you hear me? Be careful. Watch your damn feet. You hear me? You ain't no Christians out here. Watch yourself when something happen to you. Watch yourself.
Trying just to crash out. Wet full of crash dumps. 10 racks in the wheel. That was on gas money. Chopper got a round of applause if they act funny. I be here, you know, with a crown, but I'm still hungry. Never was the type to be a lie. Let's get the business straight. I pray you niggas get me cross the line, then we demonstrate. I ain't even wanna rap, but damn, we could use the bag. Talking about how I used to be that boy that was in the past. Played the cut, jumped up in my bag. Let's see who gon' last. See the snakes, and you let it slide, you ain't cut the grass. If we can't be friends, then fuck it, let's be enemies. Niggas weird, catching attitudes, bitch tenders. They say they looking for me, I'm in the mix. Where the winners mix. Playmaker, trying to get a sack, different energy. I don't like it, and you see why. I'm launching like Eli. The world on my back with 2 clips in my Levi's. Steady sitting high, I can tell you where the angels live. I don't give a fuck of who you are. Feel like David did. Story ain't nothing shorter than glory, man. I came to win. All my life I knew I was something special. They hated it. Pressure bust pipes, I hold it down like an anchor. Never seen myself as a regular. I had to change up. Shout out to the powers of others, show me the ropes. With the same rope, I hate this rat shit by the throat. Don't ever get me involved with the he say, the she say. Cause I'ma think none of y'all official. Then I press play. Living by law, by a code, by a structure. Niggas think they switch until the hawk meet the hunter. I owe this to the Lord and I put that on my cover. Never try my honor, father, never switch up on my brothers. Never try to imitate, eliminate anything that's in the way. Reciprocate, you draw, we gon' illustrate. Let's demonstrate, you lost, we gon' celebrate, you featherweight. I can't even resonate, I separate myself and I got activated. They was fascinated, how I broke it down and renovated. I was underestimated, clearly.
One Westboro.
Already know what it is.
I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price of buying no corners.
Since when do we buy corners? We take corners.
Man, you won't buy one way or another. Whether it's the bodies we don't lost or you're gonna lose. Time in the joint is behind us or ahead of us. I mean, you gonna get some shit in this game, but ain't shit for free. I mean, how many corners do we need? How much money can a nigga make?
What a nigga spend.
And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already.
Shit, I think I can be around this long.
Yeah. Well, we here.
Yeah.
I know a nigga murked his own man cause he was fucking on his bitch. He got booked, now she sick. She out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisted, now we 6 feet. He was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, youngin' man. I'm dropping gems, they call me old school. Gon' fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600 page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top with them lifers, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they wanna see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was, this forever, we gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all do's mad. Man, I'm from the trenches, they ain't know it, show us love. All we know is extensions in the way you throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngest send a nigga up above. You would've thought me and the squad was fatigue, how we run shit. Better yet, that's saw block, better yet that saw strip. My general said if it's not one Western, it's not legit. Fuck every cracker, go to their grave and go and take a piss. Mama, I'm the Israelite, I'm pulling strings like Santana. Gotta keep the blitz because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and went bandanas, I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chimney like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was going slide, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mind, I'm trying to hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the field, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Daniela got some big shit to make the rain flip. This pump turn you to an acrobat with these backflips. Mom said 12s at you questions, but not say shit. Mom said those neighbors at you questions, but not say shit. I'm true to this, ask your old head. I ain't new to this, I'm too legit. If one West world, then we run this, I'm gunning it. Advise every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake cancer, we ain't marching with. This clip that I got like holy water, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn for you on you. Pillhead / crash dumps, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas, and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef for what you all did. That before they signed the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping at your ears like some skull heads. Why you trying to claim the same wreck that your man's did? Y'all was sign lacking main reasons why your guys dead. Always gotta keep one in the head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this what God did, nigga. One West world. Nah, we coming, nigga. Not tripping. Tighten the fuck up, you heard?
Guys, do your daughter a favor this year by getting her a unique gift that she'll treasure forever.
Okay. Homie, I've been one who has bred, one who has vetted, one who has pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One who has in my brain, one who has in my heart, one who has when I finish, one who has when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. These fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small cats. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot you. The best rhymer.
since Pac and Big Papa, Big Llama, Big Juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring karma. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect. Pay homage that I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market. Don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West might put me up in a starship. About to fight the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain of $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause the niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood. Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
Pando, kill the beat.
Who somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dumb. A gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Nora got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander, and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UBK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. You ain't the devil who is, I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he give them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, but they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews. You are not God's chosen people. Chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, bitch. Run that shit up, Trey.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer boy. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harvey free. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the state. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UBK rules. I'm making this like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and with the speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
All right, shalom, shalom. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Why Yahweh Shemal Thah Bashem Yahweh Shah. And what I just said was, in the name of the Most High Christ, bless you all, to all the brothers, and may the Most High watch over you all. In the name of Christ, to all the sisters. This is the Isupk, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of General Yohana. We teach the truth according to what's inside the Bible. The truth is that all so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are the real Jews that the Bible speak of. The Isupk, we're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. If you're not in the Isupk under command of General Yohana, you are not in the truth. It's Isupk, Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm preaching officer, N.W.O, and it's a Thursday scripture breakdown class. Now, anybody tuning in, got any comments or anything like that, just type them in the chat, and we'll get them sorted out. All right. And I'll be holding it down until ranking officers swing through. All right. And anybody come across this video, if you haven't already, come in, hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. All right. And subscribe to all our channels. Here in the North Carolina, we in Durham, we in Fayetteville, we got Eastern Carolinas. Understand? We in the Charlotte area. We have a physical location right here in the Charlotte area, 1539 Northridge Avenue. So come through and learn this truth. All right. So now let's get started. So again, Most High Christ, shalom, shalom. So again, can't stress enough. We teach the Bible, the 100% truth of the Bible. All right. According to the Bible, blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are the real Jews that the Bible speak of. We are not African American. Understand? We are not. There's no country called Africa America. All right. There's no country called black. Understand? We have a nationality. We have an identity, and that identity and nationality is indeed the nation of Israel. You understand? Now, of course, there's a lot of hot topics going on out here in the world. The war is still going on in Israel. The war is still going on in Ukraine. Of course, Halloween is coming up. Don't celebrate Halloween. Of course, voting. All these voting ads is coming up all over the media. You understand that we are not permitted to vote. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, according to the Bible. So I'm going to touch on that until ranking officers swing through. But before I begin, 1 second, let me get this scripture real quick. Zephaniah 2 and verse 1. Start off right here. Share my screen real quick, bear with me. All right. So now, Zephaniah 2 and 1 says this. It says, gather yourselves together, gather together, O nation not desired. All right. Of course, we bring this scripture out all the time. 1 West bedrock scripture. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Gather yourselves together, gather together, O nation not desired. And again, can't stress enough that we are indeed a nation. You understand? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, we a nation, man. We live in this nation called America. And our nation of people built this empire called America. You understand? We built this empire. Without 400 years of slavery, America wouldn't exist. Without us being at the bottom of society, America would not exist. We're in what they call a capitalistic society, meaning there's no rich without poor. Understand? And we happen to be at the bottom of society, of this world, of this nation. But we a nation inside of a nation. And what the hell business do we got voting for them? Understand? Voting for another person to oppress over us or to implement different laws to further cause our destruction. We are not to vote for anybody to rule over us. We are not to, pick a king to rule over us. We have a king, and that king is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who the world referred to as Jesus Christ. You understand? And we are not to join ourselves to this nation. We are to gather ourselves together, as the scripture is saying. So I'll read it again from the top. Zephaniah 2 and 1. It says, gather yourselves together, gather together, O nation not desired. Right, very specific. We that nation that's not desired. We the first fired in the last high. Understand? We at the bottom of society. We are to gather ourselves together, not join with America and vote for different senators and different governors and politicians that, you know, could care less about the lives of our people, care less about our nation of people, man. You understand? And the Bible, according to the Bible, we are not to vote at all. All right, so let me get another real fast. Deuteronomy 1:13. Just real quick. Nowhere in this word of the Lord does it encourage voting. There's only one power, and that power is the Most High power. We not to vote for anybody to reign over us. You understand? It's Deuteronomy 1:13, and it reads this. It says, "Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you." The key. Let me read that one more time from the top. Deuteronomy 1:13 says, "Take you wise men," of course, wise men being men of wisdom, meaning they fear the Lord. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Understand? Meaning being a just person and walking all the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. It says, "Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes." Understand? Now, the nation of Israel consists of 12 tribes. You understand? From Judah, Benjamin, Simeon, and Issachar. There's 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, right? We all one nation. Again, we a nation inside of a nation. With that, pass the class with the priest and also 5,000. Abraham.
All right. All right, clap it up again. The water. This is Priest and Officer Abraham. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yashabakatah. Why Yahweh Shemal Athah by Shem Yahweh. This is the Isupk Thursday night scripture breakdown class. You know what I'm saying? Where we break down, answer any biblical questions that you may have according to the Bible, according to what the Lord says about that particular subject. You understand? A lot of times we get screwed and mistaken about who to trust and who to listen to. You understand? You may want to listen to your grandmother. You may want to listen to, you know, your psychologist or your mentor, some kind of big brother, some kind of big, you know, older person that you have influencing you in your life. However, tonight is your chance to get your questions answered from a biblical standpoint. If you're Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, you understand, you are the Lord's chosen people. And being the Lord's chosen people, you're not supposed to seek any guidance from any other outside source, somebody's opinion, somebody's, you know, from their experience or what they've been through. You're not supposed to seek that kind of counsel. You're supposed to seek counsel from the Most High, man. You understand? Here in the Isupk, we don't go off of our opinion. We don't go off of how we feel. We don't go off of our feelings on things. Well, I feel like this. Well, I feel like that. Well, I feel like this. You understand? Your feelings mean nothing to the Lord, man. Right. Your emotions, your sentimentalities, they mean absolutely nothing to the Most High. You understand? The Most High wants your obedience, and our Father, our power that we serve, supposed to be Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Our God is the God of this Bible, and the God of this Bible wants your obedience, man. The God of this Bible ain't looking at how you feel about a certain situation. The God of this Bible is holy. Holy means separate. You understand? Meaning that you might feel a certain way about what's going on. You know, people may feel a certain way about what's going on in Israel right now. You understand? We saw Captain Tazariak interview Damian Stoudemire, brother, on the whole issue of what's going on in Israel right now. And Stoudemire said, if you know, they putting
babies in cages and killing babies. Hamas is killing Israeli babies. Not Israelite, but Israeli. Those people over there, the Jewish man over there in Israel now, mind you, I said Jewish. He's something like a real Jew, but he's not. That's why they say Jewish. Ish is a suffix that you put on the end of a word to mean pertaining to. That's what ish means. Ish is pertaining to. If I said N.W.O's hoodie was black-ish, that means it's sort of black. It's kind of black. It pertains to being black, but it's not black. And that's the mantra of what's going on in Israel right now. You got the Israeli, the so-called Jewish man, that's something like a Jew. He tries to be a Jew. He's sort of like it, kind of. Not so much, but he's not. He's not. He's committing identity theft of a nation of people. Right. And who you looking at right now teaching this class is the real Jew. Right. If you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you are the real Jew of the Bible. And who gives a damn about what's happening to those Israeli Karzai identity thieves over there in Israel right now? They're committing crimes against a nation of people, and criminals deserve to be punished. Criminals deserve the bad karma that comes to them. The problem with Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians here in this hellhole called America is that we as a whole don't think that the so-called Jewish man is committing any crimes. We think Hamas is the bad people. You understand? The terrorists. You understand? We think Hamas is the terrorist. Really, Hamas is just reacting to years and years of oppression by those Israelis, man. Just like what's happening here in America. You see America in an uproar. Terror is in America. It's because of the oppression of the slave master that's been going on for hundreds of years. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you see us waking up, man. You see us waking up all over the world. People are running into the Isupk left and right because they realizing that they've been a victim of oppression for hundreds of years, and now now it's time that we wake up out of this sleep, man. You understand? So now we, just like the brother was saying, we're not supposed to be setting no rulers over us that's not of our nation. It says so right in Deuteronomy, man. So now, why are we doing these things? Why are we committing these crimes against the Most High? Why are we breaking these laws, statutes, and commandments? We need to get back to them, man. Right. Need to get back to these laws. If you observed the law class last night that Officer Shabaya Allah taught so eloquently, we got to get back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. It says so right in this Bible. Everybody all over the earth wonder why Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, why are we locked up on the border? Why are Black men getting pulled out of their cars and shot in the back? Is it because we have no economic power? Is it because we don't own enough businesses? Is it because we don't save enough money? Is it because we don't have, good educations? We're not doctors, we're not lawyers. We don't go to school for 12 years to assimilate to this society. Is it because we don't trade on the stock market? We don't have a presence on the stock market. We need to make a presence on the stock market, brother. You need to trade the stocks. Are you in the cryptocurrency? Do you know about the llama back and the bean dip currency? Do you know about it? You know about the subsidy that the government's giving out We need to be more in tune with these government subsidies, that this free money that you can collect and get out of poverty. Is that why we in the situation we in? Because we don't tap into the hidden resources of this oppressive government? Nah. None of that is the real reason why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are in poverty in America. None of that is the reason why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, why the Native Indians are still stuck on the reservations. Why the Native Indians, the ones that really, that, you know, the casinos, the ones that own the casino try to assimilate the slave master so much. That's not the reason. The reason is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are in this type of destitute, this type of poverty, this type of low second class citizen living is because we forsake our power, man.
What?
We have forsaken the power that causes us to win. And I don't know about you, N.W.O. Well, I do know about N.W.O. We here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we want to win.
What?
We'll win at all costs. And we know how to win. We know, first of all, you can't win without the Most High on your side.
What?
You cannot be a winner if you're a criminal. If you're breaking the laws of God, you are a criminal. You're a lawbreaker. You understand? And that's the reason why you can't make it in America. That's the reason why you just seem to fall short. You seem not to have all your ducks in a row. It's because you forsake your power, man. You forsake what makes you a winner. You forsake what puts you on top. You forsake your royalty, your royal heritage that's been passed down through our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. You forsake it, and you try to join yourself to a filthy, nasty, disgusting, repugnant place like America, man. Like a place where you can stop being what the Lord made you to be, and you can classify yourself as alternative lifestyle. You can have the reproductive organs of a male, and you can classify yourself as a female, all because you want to. All because you get up one day and say, well, I'm tired of these male reproductive organs that I have. I'm not going to be classified as Mr. anymore. I'm going to be classified as Miss.
That's a lot.
Go ahead.
They said some people picking, they don't have to pick either boy or girl.
I was finna get there. They non-binary. They non-binary. What the hell is a non-binary when every person on the planet has a gender that they were born with, man? This place is repugnant and disgusting to the Lord. And this place defiles the true Jews that the Bible speaks of, man. This place makes you dirty. You align yourself with this place, and this place, so you will stink in the nostrils of the Most High. You understand? Read that scripture where you had from the top again, N.W.O.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, and verse 13. Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you.
No, go back, Salakia. Go back to the Deuteronomy 17 and 15.
Come on, this book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Most High thy power shall choose.
You cannot set a king over you unless the Most High, your power, choose him. I got this right here, bro.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
No, thought I offer brotherly.
Kai. Hey, look, I'm definitely might gotta get into that before the night's over with. But the Most High did not allow us to put, another nation up over us. to be the rulers, to decide what's right and what's wrong. That's the reason why we in this situation to begin with, because we let another nation tell us what's right and what's wrong. You got people out here carrying out a war that thinks that just voting for someone else is not wrong. Is they don't know the scriptures enough to realize or to know that the Most High does not allow this to happen. Christ is our king, man.
Right.
You understand? Christ is away right now, waiting for the order by the Most High to come back. He's waiting. He's waiting for the Most High to give him that order to come back. And meanwhile, we here and we done accepted another king, man. We done accepted Sleepy Joe. We done accepted another nation, a slave master. Sleepy Joe said that something about cockroaches, didn't he? Didn't he say something about he didn't want his daughter or son to go to school with cockroaches? He called black people cockroaches, man. And and we supposed to now, since he's a Democrat, he's changed. He's just a racist Democrat.
Right.
He's just a Democrat that thinks that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are roaches. What's wrong with us, man? What's wrong with us? So now, drop that. Go to Isaiah 1 and 3, man. Let's bring that out real quick. We brought it out last week too, but let's bring it out again, man. Isaiah 1 and 3. Let's start at verse 1. Let's break this thing all the way down to the ground, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Not Salakia, 3 and verse 1.
Chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, the Most High of hosts.
Salakia, 1 and 1. You right. You was right in the beginning.
So 1 and 1. Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 1. The vision of Isaiah, the son of Amoz.
The son of Isaiah was the son of an Israelite father. Go ahead.
Which he saw concerning Judah.
Concerning the head tribe. Concerning the head tribe of the nation of Israel. Judah is the fourth born son of Jacob, right? And Judah and Jacob had 12 sons. His name was changed to Israel. And out of those 12 sons come Judah. Judah is one of the 12 tribes that make up the nation of Israel. And this is the vision that the Most High gave Isaiah concerning that head tribe, concerning all of us, the Jews, right? Because the Jews is a catch-all phrase that encompasses all those 12 tribes. You understand? And this is about the head tribe Judah, the main, not the main tribe, but the head tribe. Christ comes out of the tribe of Judah. You understand? Go ahead.
Which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah.
Kings of Judah. These were the kings of Judah. Hezekiah was a king. You understand? But Isaiah was the prophet. And this is what he saw, the vision that he saw during that time. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Most High hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
See, the Most High said he's done nourished and brought up his children, man. Who are the Most High's children? Not everybody. Not everybody, you Christians. Don't you say all that believe. Don't you say that anybody can be a child of God, just believe. That's a lie. That is a lie. And you can't prove that everybody is a child of God just because you believe. You can't prove it, man, in the scriptures, man.
Go ahead. He asked the victims of the family of the victims of the guy Dylan Stone Roof that went in the church. They thought he was a believer.
Right. They thought he was a child of God too, right?
And they invited him in to pray with them, and he murdered them.
And he murdered them. He unalived them, man. And not only did he unalive them, he unloaded, he dropped the clip and reloaded. So how does a child of God do that? You understand? Of another nation. How, you know, he was a believer, right? He was a believer. Everybody thought he was a believer. You understand? Dylan Storm Roof was a criminal, man.
Wow.
He would be considered a Gentile because he's another nation. You understand? And in the Bible talks about the Gentiles. It also talks about Israelites being Gentiles because we act just like the Americans. We act just like the Romans. We were acting like these other nations. So we were classified as Gentiles as well, man. So now, with that being said, the children that the Most High raised up, these 12 tribes, we rebelled against the Most High. Well, how did we rebel against the Most High? We started eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. We started disregarding the rules that the Most High left for us to live by. The Most High left behind rules in this Bible for us to live by. He left behind specific directions for us to live by and obey. And what did we do? We disobeyed those directions, man. We disobeyed those rules that the Most High gave. You understand?
Right.
So keep going.
Count, I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. Verse 3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Verse 4, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
People laden with iniquities, man. First of all, we don't even consider, you tell a black, Hispanic, Native Indian man that he God's chosen people, and he'll try to associate himself with everybody. Yeah, I'm God's chosen. We all are God's chosen. Nah, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, you only are God's chosen, and you don't even consider yourself as being the chosen children of the Most High. You don't even consider yourself, man. That's how low we think of our nation here in this place. We think of our nation as really very, very low.
Right.
Second-class citizens, man. We don't consider that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Lord's chosen people, even though it's coming out the walls. It's coming out the woodworks, man. It's coming, it's bleeding. The truth is coming out, and the oppressor can't stop it. The oppressor is not being able to stop what's coming out about these scriptures, man.
Right.
These scriptures are revealing that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the chosen people of God, man. That's what's going on.
That's right.
That's what's happening here in America. Here in America, the truth is starting to come out. The truth is starting to bleed through the walls. You understand? They ain't being able to contain the real truth anymore. And it's coming out that blacks, Hispanics are the chosen people of God. So now we got to take a second look at these scriptures, man. We got to take a second look at who we're listening to. Because if you're listening to the slave master is going to say, the slave master is going to give you false information about who is the Lord's chosen people. He's not going to reveal who God's chosen people are. He's going to say that everybody is God's chosen people. He's going to make you think that everybody can be God's chosen people as long as they believe, which is not true. It's a bloodline. This is a bloodline thing that's going on, man. You have to be of the bloodline of the children of Israel, man.
What?
You have to be of that bloodline, that prestigious bloodline, that royal bloodline. You gotta be that, man. That's what qualifies you as one of the qualifications of being the children of Israel, you got to be a certain bloodline. Now, if I tried to go over to China and try to be Chinese, they would ask me my pedigree. Who's your father?
Right.
Who's your father? You just can't be Chinese. I can't wake up and automatically just say, well, I'm a Chinese man.
Right.
No different than I can wake up and say, I can wake up and say, well, I'm not a man anymore, I'm a woman. It's the same difference. The same, just like I can't change my bloodline, I can't change my ethnicity, I can't change my gender either.
Right.
You understand? If the Lord made me a male, I'm a male to the day I die. And even there was a smart child on the TV the other day, and she identified one of the bones of the body. And the guy pointed to the bone, and he said, what's this? She said, it's the pelvis bone, one of the largest bones in the body, and it's gender specific. It's gender specific to who has a certain type of pelvis bone. The female has a different pelvis bone than a male. So no matter how you try to change your body, men and women, no matter how you try to change your gender and be alternative lifestyle, when you die, they gonna know that you was a man if you was a woman. They gonna know that if you classify yourself as a woman, they gonna know you was a man. You ain't gonna, your secret's out, man. Your secret is out. You're done for. You're done. If you a man and now you a Caitlyn Jenner, they gonna know you was a man. They gonna know they gonna know you had them testicles swinging between your legs. They gonna know. And they say, no one's gonna know. They're gonna know. No one's gonna know. They're gonna know. They're gonna know, man. And they're gonna know you mutilated your body all because you wanted to go against God. You want to go against the most high power and make yourself to be something else other than you're not. Keep going.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Verse 4, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
We heavy with sins, man. Why? Because your Christian pastor ain't teaching you what sin is.
Wow.
That's why you keep breaking the law, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The ones that's in charge of telling you what's right and what's wrong are doing a piss poor job.
Right. They
encourage sin. They encourage you, right? They encourage you to sin, because they'll tell you that profanity is sin. Meanwhile, they shoving every piece of calamari and shrimp down their stinking pie hole, man. They'll eat anything on the planet, but then tell you, cussing is a sin. They'll have sex with your wife, but then say going to the club is a sin. Going to have a drink is a sin, but they'll be a homosexual. You understand? Like these pastors and preachers and ministers and evangelists here on this earth, they are full of malarkey. Hypocrites, man, right. Full of hypocrisy and lies. Lying to you, telling you that something's wrong when really it is no law against having a drink. Having a drink of alcohol is not a sin. You understand? Having sex with somebody's wife is, though. Right. That's a sin. Living an alternative lifestyle, that's a sin. Right. Voting is a sin. Celebrating these wicked holidays is a sin. I don't see no pastors coming out trying to tell everybody, stop celebrating this Thanksgiving and this Christmas. Right. Throw this Christmas away and this 4th of July, this National Donut Day. Throw that in the trash. Don't nobody buy no hot dogs on National Hot Dog Day. I don't see no pastors doing that. I don't see no pastors coming out saying, "Well, we're wicked for going to the polls and voting for Sleepy Joe. We was supposed to vote for Sleepy Joe.
He stopped getting that check.
Yeah, he stopped getting that check. He ain't gonna tell you what's really right. He ain't gonna tell you what's really righteous. He's gonna tell you what line his pockets. That's what he gonna do. He gonna tell you what he can to line his own pockets. And everybody think they Christian pastors different. Right. How is that?
Not my pastor.
Not my pastor. My pastor teach the truth. Right. Shut up. Pastor ain't teaching the truth, or your pastor will be with us. Right. Come on with it.
Kind out of one kind. A seed of evildoers.
Children
that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Most High.
They have forsaken the Most High. How you forsake the Most High? Because you don't follow none of his laws, statutes, and commandments. You think celebrating Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day, you still can do that. You think eating that pork is okay. You think, that shrimp and lobster, you think that's fine. You think smoking weed is of the earth. Oh no, I don't smoke weed. I eat the gummies. I eat the gummy bears. The THC gummy. You eating the edibles and you thinking, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm obeying the law. Yeah. You rebelling against God. That's how you forsake the Most High. Go ahead.
They have forsaken the Most High. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
You provoking the Lord to anger, man. And if you can't tell by the way you struggle that you provoking the Lord to anger, you can't tell by the bad karma that's around you that you provoking the Lord to anger. The Lord is trying to wake you up and tell you, look, you got to change your lifestyle. You gotta change your lifestyle for these mishappenings to stop. You gotta change the way you living because the Lord is not pleased with it. But hey, we keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results, and that's the definition of insanity.
What?
We are insane out here, man. We insane out here. And we don't know that we're just following in the footsteps of the oppressor. Our oppressor is oppressing us, and we're longing to be like him. We're breaking the rules like he is. Well, we're supposed to be set apart, man.
Right.
Come on, keep on going.
They are gone away backward.
They what?
They are gone away backward.
They're backwards. We're backwards here, man. We're supposed to be serving God, but we're not. We're serving ourselves and man. That's right. Backwards. Right. We're supposed to be waiting on Christ to return. Nah, we voting for Sleepy Joe. That's backwards. We're supposed to be, following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Coming around, waiting for the next high holy day. In these classes, packing these classes out for the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Nah, we going into the Christian church. Right. We backwards. We backwards, man. We're trying to resurrect that Christian church. That Christian church is falling, man. God. If you don't understand that Christian church is taking a tank dive into the abyss of nothingness. That Christian church, here in a minute, it ain't gonna be no Christian church, man.
Right.
Get ready to have a funeral, man. Get ready to bury that Christian church because they running out of there left and right, man. They figuring you pastors out. They figuring the shenanigans of you pastors, man. They figuring out the hustle that you've been running game on everybody since the 1970s and 60s, man. You've been running game on black folk for the longest, and we tired of it, man. We tired of you taking our aunties' rent money, our grandmama's Social Security. We can't even, now we got to chip in. All the brothers and sisters got to chip in and give in. And when mama got Social Security and she giving it to the goddamn pastor, man. We tired of it. We tired of it. It's time for you to be put out your seat, man.
Right.
It's time for righteous men to be in charge of this nation, man. Keep on going.
Verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more.
The Lord is saying, look, the more I strike you, the more I punish you, the more you rebel. The more you just keep rebelling, I keep whooping you, you keep rebelling. Whoop you again, you rebel some more. You just keep rebelling more and more. Go ahead.
The whole head is sick.
That's why your whole head is just sick, man. What child keeps getting whooped over and over and over again and don't change? A sick child. And say we become that in America, where the Most High keeps punishing us, but we keep rebelling, man. That's twisted and backwards. The whole head is sick. Come on.
And the whole heart faint.
And our heart, our mind, we weak. We weak in the head, man. We allow our oppressor to oppress us and then tell us how to live too. He oppresses us, puts laws in place that rob us blind, but yet and still, we still trying to join with them. We still trying to hold hands with them and be nice and you know, have drinks with Seth after work, and that's my Caucasian friend. Meanwhile, his forefathers and his you know, the members of his family is making sure your family live in poverty.
Right.
And he's coming to your, he's holding hands with you every day.
Smiling in your face.
Smiling in your face. And his great-great-grandfather is making sure that laws are passed to keep you docile here in America. To keep you from getting ahead economically, financially, stopping your businesses.
Right.
You understand? They're giving a pass to all the code violations that the so-called oppressor makes, but then they make you abide by every code violation. They shut you down for code violations. You try to run a legit business and you can't get an A rating. You can't get an A rating because this code, you're breaking this code, you got this code broke, you got that code, you gotta get this, you gotta get this type of sink and this type of water fountain, you gotta get this type of equipment and that type of equipment, and they go to the Ethan's business across the street and they say, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, look, here's a loan. You can get that good equipment. Here's a way you can get a loan and get that good equipment. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you a pass. We're gonna give you till, 5 years from now to get everything done. They give you 30 days. Wait, hey, and we in America. We capitalizing here in America, we black-owned business, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to speak against black-owned businesses. Now, don't get me wrong. You understand? They done made a video out of that K.O. This even got me on the video.
It's a life I made. Repeat something I heard here recently from an officer that was quoting the general. Said, while this kingdom is falling. So while this kingdom is falling, get your crumb. You know what I mean? Get yours. You got a business, get it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I'm not speaking against black-owned businesses. What I'm saying is that this system is not designed to help us. So we gotta definitely watch ourselves when it comes to dealing with Esau. You understand? But we do witness unfair practices amongst our oppressor every day. We witness unfair practices just with dealing with camp. You understand? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the unfair practices that we have to deal with in trying to support our family and trying to get our crumb. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So that's what I'm talking about. And meanwhile, we got blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that's not seeing the deception that the so-called oppressor is putting on us. So since you don't see the scam that the oppressor is putting on us, you think it's okay. You think everything is okay. You think, everything is fine. The oppressor's fine. And this is a good place to live. And if you want to profit here in America, just work hard. This place is not designed for us. This place we have many we have many ops. You understand? We have many ops. You understand? Now we got to fight through all them ops so we can be successful. Meanwhile, we cannot join. We can't join to the ops. You understand? At the same time, we can't join to the opposition, thinking we're gonna be successful. Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
No soundness in us, man. We can't be sound unless you're in the Isupk.
Right.
Unless you're under Commander General Yohana, because you get wise counsel on how to move, on how to live, what decisions to make,
right.
How to be wise here in America. So now drop that, go to Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30 and start at verse 1.
Con out of one con. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Woe to the rebellious children.
What?
Woe to the rebellious children.
There it is again. There it is again. The Most High calling us rebellious. We rebelling against the Most High, man. And the Most High is trying to give us fair warning, and trying to give us some mercy, a grace period, and a time to get this situation taken care of. Time to get ourselves straight with the Most High. Woe to the rebellious children. Go ahead.
Saith the Most High.
Saith who?
The Most High.
There you go. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Most High. Go ahead.
That take counsel, but not of me.
Man, that take advice, but don't go to the Most High to get that advice. You understand? Hold your finger right there. People say, well, I pray every day. I get down on my knees and the Lord talks to me, bashkala, hichikachi, tachi, tie my bow tie. You understand? We're going to show you. We're going to show you what the scripture says, man. Go ahead. First, I think it's 2 Samuel 9 and 9. Hold your finger right there. 1 Samuel 9 and 9.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 9 and verse 9. Before time in Israel.
Before time in Israel, meaning in the past, not so much today, because everybody's saying, oh, I talk to God. God talks to me. They sing a song in a Christian church. He talks to me and he walks with me and he talking to me. Like these Christians, man, let me tell you something. These Christians in these churches, they'll have you believing some of everything. They'll have you believing that God is having a full out conversation with you. Like, hello, my son, what can I do for you today? Oh, your hip hurting? Well, that's pray and leave it on the altar. You understand? Like the Lord ain't speaking to you like that, man. Who are you? Who are you? Like you got some special line to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like you, the arrogance of these Christians, man. I talk to the Lord by myself. The Lord, I saw, certain feeds come across on social media. I saw this Christian pastor say, I normally don't get on the live, but I had to come on live and say this because the Lord spoke to me and said, this is your season. It's time for the pastors. The Lord is saying the pastors is going to be healed. And I was like, nigga, from what? From what? What pastor pastor need to be healed from what? From all the money being shoved down your throat. You got scratches on your throat from auntie's money being shoved down your throat. You're charlatan. You know what I'm saying? You got tendinitis for flicking out so many dollar bills and hundreds. Your wrist is sore. You're gonna be healed now. You're gonna be healed from the dry eyes that you got whenever you put your convertible back and the wind hit you in the face. Now you got dry eye. You need to be healed. Is that it? You need to be healed from all the gout that you got, all the pork slabs, all the pork belly you've been eating, Christian pastor. What the hell they need to be healed from? Keep going, Cam.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 9 and verse 9. Before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of the Most High, thus he spake, come and let us go to the seer.
Let us go to the seer, man. That's how you hear from the Lord. You go to the seer. Who is the seer, N.W.O? Read it for him loud and clear.
For he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer.
For he that is now called a prophet, meaning me and N.W.O, we prophets here. We're called prophets. Before time, we were called seers. Why? Because we see what you don't see. We see the danger that you don't see. We're able through these scriptures to tell you what the Most High is saying. You understand? That's what happened aforetime. Anybody wanted to hear from the Lord, they went to see the seer because the prophet was called the seer. They didn't say, well, I dropped down to my knees and I went to the Lord in prayer. Yeah. And the Lord told me that the car was going to come. And the car came. Ain't do none of that, N.W.O. So I repeat myself. What the hell are you Christian pastors saying, man?
Right, it's a lot. From my understanding, they taught that. They go to like school and classes for all of that to speak like that.
They sure do.
They
thank the water for bringing it back to my remembrance, N.W.O.
Yeah, the sister.
They go to class and learn how to hoop and holler like that. They go to class and learn how to sing, they find it, they call it, you know what they call it? They call it your preaching voice. That's what they call it, N.W.O. They say, look, you gotta find your voice. You gotta find your preaching voice. So they go to school and they practice all day. So they can deceive your grandma. They go to school and practice so they can deceive your auntie to get her rent money. And what's so bad about it is that these universities like Wake Forest, like it's another one. The Copeland, I think it's Copeland University or something like that. Kenneth Copeland got a big prestigious theology school. Like these different theology schools, they are making a ton of money.
Yeah.
Making a ton of money to churn out these false prophets, man. To churn out these false prophets that's going to tell you to go vote.
Right.
Reverend Doctor. That's got a ring to it, don't it? Reverend Doctor. He Reverend. You got to shake your head when you say it. Reverend Doctor. I'm the Reverend Dr. Jesse Jackson. You understand? A Reverend Dr. Al Sharpton.
If I may, real fast, I'll tell a quick story. Sister was trying to do something at my crib, like change something, right?
Right.
And I said, and she know I'll be watching. I'll be showing her videos all the time, videos, classes, right? I said, well, let me get some counsel from the captain I report to, right? I ain't heard nothing else about it since then, right?
Right.
But I thought about, what if I asked a Christian pastor? I'm gonna get counsel from Pastor Ragland and how that would have went. I would have lost control of my whole crib, man. You see what I'm saying? But get counsel from who? From the seer.
From the seer.
From real prophets.
From real prophets that is not trying to take your money because they want that new Lear jet. It's not trying to take your money because they want that new BMW or that new Elon Musk truck, that new truck that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, when that what's they call it, that
Brinks truck.
No, it's a new electric truck that's coming out by Elon Musk. That new I want to say that Tesla truck. Elon Musk, Tesla is coming out with a new pickup truck, they own back order. I want to watch how many Christian pastors be driving around in those Tesla trucks. Watch. See how many Christian pastors you got. Damn, you got the new Tesla truck, pastor? No, yes. The pastor needs to be taken care of, you know. The members take care of the man of God. And they talk, and this how you know that you're getting played. And people love the I'm realizing that the masses love to be deceived. They love to hear lies, and we're gonna read about it. It's biblical.
What?
It's biblical that we love to hear lies rather than the truth, because it's a whole theatrical event when a pastor speaks. Even when he's just speaking outside of him delivering a message, he can't talk to you like, "What's up, man? Yeah, man. I went over there, went fishing, you know what I'm saying? We went bowling, had a good old time at the lake, or just have normal conversation." Even when you try to have normal conversation with a pastor, it's so theatrical. It's yes, brother. Me and the wife, we went down to the lake and we had a glorious time. It's everything like, damn, man. So you trying to tell me you came out when your mother taught you how to talk like that? No, you didn't talk like that when you. I knew you before you was a pastor, Mr. Willie Jr. I knew you before you was a minister. You know what I'm saying, Robert Earl. I know you, Robert Earl. You are, man, now you are so dignified. You're just such a dignitary now. That Christianity, man, is a hell of a drug, man. Yeah. You understand? It's got people wanting to be deceived, like raising their hand. Hey, come deceive me. Do me next. It's like being hypnotized, came out of war, and the people find the hypnosis so radical and so great. They like, ooh, do me next. Do me. Right. And the Christian pastor said, "I don't mind if I do. And let me go deceive you over here." Right. Dummy. Right. You understand? And then they call him over there. And "I don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go deceive these people over here." It's ridiculous, man. Can't you see you being played? Can't you see the game is being ran on you? You understand? You're like a gullible woman. I wanted to say, you're like a gullible trick, man. That's the truth. That just falls for any old. I mean, damn. You just keep running into the same brick wall every time.
I was just gonna say it's ill to see. It's like how you say it's like a hypnosis.
Right.
To see people under that, because from the outside looking in, it's like you deem him trustworthy. Him, this guy,
him.
They do.
Right.
They'll bet their life savings on it.
With the pinky ring and the S curl. We used to call them Jerry curls. Yeah. With the S curl in his hair, with the pinky ring on. You know what I'm saying? With the manicured nails. I came out of war. I hate to reveal too much about my background, but I'm from that arena. You understand? I grew up in these private meetings with these pastors, And I used to hear him reveal how the congregation was full of suckers.
Yo.
They was full of suckers, man. And I heard Christian pastors say stuff like, yeah, I go get mine. And when they talk to other Christian pastors, they still talk the same way. They still talk, yes, I get my nails done frequently. I heard a Christian pastor say he goes to the manicure and he has them buff his nails. I mean, buff his nails so they'll look shiny. He don't put the shiny gloss, the fingernail polish on. He has the so-called Asian buff his nails so they'll be nice and shiny. So when he shakes the woman's hands, they can say, "Ooh, his hands are so soft. His hands are so manicured. I shook his hand, girl, and it was so soft." And they know what they're doing. And they doing it on purpose. And then when you find your wife bringing all the baked spaghetti to the Christian pastor and you want to know Bible study again tonight, I'm trying to see my wife. Oh, she too busy running up there to the pastor. I gotta take these hors d'oeuvres up to the pastor, up to the brunch, to the luncheon, the pastor's luncheon, the minister's retreat, and the this and that and the third. And they sitting back going, yeah, man, we got these women, man. One woman said that she was gonna meet me at my house after I got off. I said I ain't gonna be home about 10 o'clock, but she said she gonna bring me the plate anyway. They show about 10 o'clock bringing us plates. They sit back and laugh. Meanwhile, you just deceived, neglected your own family. Your man done left you, and you like, well, if you can't get saved, then we unequally yoked. You dummy. Push your man out the house, and the Christian pastor, and he now you alone. Now you bitter and alone.
So it's Salaki. So it's safe to say that our Christian brothers and sisters out there in the world are getting pimped.
They get pimped, N.W.O. Yes, sir. Con, they're getting pimped on on such a pimp level that it's ridiculous. Like, they ain't the pimp that you see in the world. Like, staying 2 tails down now. You just do your thing and I'm gonna do and sipping. They ain't saying the same lingo like that. But it's under the guise of the Most High. It's under the guise of if you just be around me, the Lord is gonna bless you. If you just do what I say, the Lord is gonna give you something in return. And they're using the Lord to lie to the people. And it's scheming them and scamming them out their money to say, look, if you invest in the church, if you give it all to the church, then the Lord is going to give it back to you. So give me your money and go to the Lord to get it back. How pimp is that? And
They say sow a seed.
Yeah, sow a seed. That's just like a pimp do in the world. Go send that woman to put herself in danger to have relations with this man. Bring the pimp back the money, and I'll take care of you. You'll be provided for on the back end.
When I first heard the general say "pimps of the pulpit," it made me holler laughing. You know what I mean? Because pimp, we know. I know some pimps not in the world, and they got that slave Bible. Psalms and Proverbs in the New Testament. They be rocking that. When you brought up the clean nails and stuff like that, that reminded me of some pimping. They not changing the oil or changing the tires.
Nah,
they ain't cutting the grass.
They ain't cutting the grass. They ain't doing none of that. You gonna be out there cutting the grass. You understand? You what trick? You go out there and cut the grass. I'm a pimp. I'm too good for cutting the grass. Meanwhile, if they talking to a lay brother in the street, a brother from the Isupk, they won't accept that brother if he ain't paying no bills and cutting no grass and changing the oil on in their car and changing the tires and rotating. You know what I'm saying? Doing all these manly responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They'll accept their pastor being a total.
PUSSY.
Yeah, a total BITCH. Yeah. They will accept it and they will nourish that. And they'll think he's a man of God because of, he's driving a BMW or he got the Taylor suit. That's what we equivocate to being God on our side is how much money we possess. But that's not what determines if God is on your side or not. How much money you possess. What determines if God is on your side or not is if you following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
If you obey God, then he'll be on your side.
That's right.
You understand? Come on, keep going. We gonna read the end of that verse, Isaiah 30, and then we're gonna skip down to verse 9. 30 and 1, Isaiah 30 and 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. The last of 30 and 1. This is the top of 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
We ain't taking counsel from the Most High. Why? Because we ain't going to see the seer.
Right.
We ain't going to see the prophets. We're going to see everybody else but the prophets of the Lord. You understand? We don't even consider the prophets of the Lord true prophets. Brothers in the Isupk, we get the most flack about the most non-relevant things. It's the way you deliver it.
Yeah.
It's your delivery. If you could get more people, shut up.
Right.
Won't you listen first?
Right.
You understand? That my the few interactions that I had with my father, now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to appreciate more the few interactions that I had with my father. My father had a real dry sense of humor, and it was bitter sometimes, but he was very funny. And he said certain things that I didn't find very funny, but everybody else did. And I talked to him, and he used to say, life is harsh, and it's a skill that you must possess to be able to make fun out of harsh situations. And he said, my bitterness comes from my grandfather. My bitter sense of humor comes from my grandfather, where my grandfather was a war vet. You understand? He got out of the military and was very poor, like many vets we have in America. But he made light out of his situation by having a sense of humor. You understand? Of course, he wasn't in the truth. And I'm saying all of this to say that we've lost that sense of being the manhood that we should possess, and that our women should be looking for. We've lost that because of the Christian pastor. Because of the Christian pastor telling lies about what a real man is to the women in the church. The women, our sisters, don't know what a real man is. They can't respect the aggression of a real man. So since they can't respect the aggression of a real man, they tend to say things like, well, it's about your delivery. If you would not yell or be so aggressive, maybe more people would listen to what you got to say. Shut up. God. In a polite way, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Because a man is aggressive. Right. Even in nature, the female of any species is not going to choose a male that's docile. That's right. They choose the strongest man that appears the strongest. A female lion will get with the male lion because he roars the loudest. Like the aggression that a man possesses is supposed to attract the female, but no. America has made us backwards, where the femininity of a man attracts the female. Then she gets with this feminine metrosexual nigga, and she's like, he cry all the time. Every time he always crying. He just cried too much. But when she got with him, oh honey, girl, he's in touch with him. He was crying the other night, and oh, my heart just went out. I love him. Dummy. Because he's not going to be able to protect you, man, if he's crying all the goddamn time.
I was going to say, Salah, I was going to say a lot of our sisters in the world can't stand to see a black man in a position of authority, as an authoritative figure.
And she's been taught that by the oppressor.
Right.
And that's why we don't seek counsel from the men of God. We seek counsel from everybody else, from Dr. Phil, from that damn disgusting, wicked ass Steve Harvey.
Right.
Which now you see he ain't been giving good advice, because he can't even keep his own woman from going and getting them an aggressive look.
And he's still defending her.
She went and got the aggression. She wanted the aggression. If you see his name is Big Bruce or something.
It was a couple of them, matter of fact.
Oh yeah,
she had a couple of them.
Nice.
Then she met the dude, brother Steve, and Steve's supposed to be the father, the good Christian boy father.
Man, that is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing to find out that your woman didn't just go out and have another man, one, but several. Like a football team that ran through your wife, and you still consider her your wife. You thinking Christianity says you gotta stay with her. Well, here in the Isupk, please go tell me another nigga is attractive. And
shalom.
Salakia. But you tell me you went to lunch with another nigga and it's done. You are curtains. It's curtains for you.
On ice. Dry ice.
Dry ice. You got it. I ain't messing with no hoe, man. You understand? You ain't gonna tell me you got male friends and y'all chill with one another. Oh no. You go chill with them then. You go marry them, because you ain't my problem no more. You ain't my responsibility no more. You understand? Commander General Yohana and all the men above me, Captain Nathak and Officer Yahweh, and all them taught me how not to deal with hoes, man. To leave them hoes alone. The water. I appreciate that sound advice coming from the Most High, because I went and took the advice of the seer. You understand? I took the advice of the prophet. Come on with it.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Not of the Lord's spirit, because the Lord is a man of war.
Right.
You understand? They cover with the covering, that metrosexual covering where it makes a man extra sensitive. That's a covering that is not of the Most High. It's not of the Most High to be metrosexual. It's not of the Most High to be alternative lifestyle.
Right.
That's not the Most High. That we as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and when I say we, I mean not the men in the Isupk. I keep saying we because we as a nation have to join together, and if one of us is messing up, we all messing up. That's why the Isupk is here, man. This brotherhood and this sisterhood accounts for all this nation. And shameless plug, all the nation is invited to the Passover that's coming up in April, man.
Right.
This already been announced. Every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you are invited to the Passover, the Lord's 55th annual Passover in Durham, North Carolina, going down April the 17th to the 22nd. It's going to be a glorious time for Israel. So now we're covering ourselves with a covering that's not of the Most High. We're covering ourselves with Christianity, with Islam, with Buddhism. I met a Buddhist. I met a Buddhist, a black man. It was a Buddhist. I've never seen it in my life.
I think that's like the easiest religion.
Yeah, it's the easiest one. It just say live life as best you can. You know, burn these incense to your ancestors,
sage
and all that. And meanwhile, hey, just be happy. Smoke the weed. It's all right. That's what Buddhism is. Just live life happily. And if you live life tranquil, then you know that's the Asian mantra. To sit in there in meditation, and he meditates. That's what that Buddhism is. Go ahead. We cover Salakia. We cover ourselves with coverings that's not of the Most High. The Most High never told us to be a Christian, never told us to be a Buddhist, never told us to be an Arab, a Muslim, never told us to be a 5%er, never told us to be
Jewish,
right, like Amari Stoudemire, that dummy. Never told us to study the Talmud. Lord didn't say that. Come on, go ahead.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
That's what happens when you cover yourself with. When we say cover, it means to learn a different ideology or religion than what's in this Bible. It's to learn things that's outside of this Bible. You understand? That's the covering that you're putting on. And you learn it, you put it in your mind. That's the covering that's talking about here in the scriptures. And when you do that, you add sin to sin, because you sin by being something that the Lord didn't tell you to be. You sin against him because these things, these other philosophies are not lining themselves up with the rules and the laws and statutes of God. You understand? The Lord says, thou shalt have no other God before me. Like, you can't learn no other philosophy on how to live other than what's in these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High laid down. So then you add sin to sin, because you sin once by learning, putting a covering that's not of the Most High. And then whatever covering you put on, you go against the Most High within that philosophy or within that religion that you're in. Go ahead.
Verse 2 or verse 9. Keep verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt.
Right.
And have not asked at my mouth.
That walk to go down to Egypt. Meaning, what happened to the children of Israel in Egypt was that when we left Egypt, we were in the wilderness. And Dathan and a lot of those Pharisees and men that lined themselves up with the Egyptian government, they wanted to go back to Egypt because they were saying, well, we in the wilderness and we don't know where we're going to eat or where we're going to sleep or where the water is coming from. But in Egypt, we knew that the water was coming from here. We knew what we were going to eat. You understand? And that's what a lot of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians do in America. They assimilate themselves to America because America seems strong. America seems like it can provide. America got the jobs. America got the money to pay your income. So you align yourself with America and you forget about your God. You understand? You forget about your power and that you're in captivity in this place. And this place is not your rest. You're not supposed to get a career in this place to join yourself to this place. Like, this is going to be, this is going to be how you're going to be successful. No, You're successful by abiding by those laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, by being who you are according to the Bible. That's what success is. So we go down and we look to help from Egypt, from the place that we are captives of, when we're supposed to be looking for help from the Most High.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And have not asked at my mouth.
And right, has not asked for help from the Most High, meaning going to the seer, seeing what you're doing wrong, correcting yourself, being sanctified according to the Most High. Go ahead.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
You want to strengthen yourself in the strength of America. You want to hide behind the strength of America. America got the #1 military, the brave, the home of the brave. No one's going to attack America. We got the F-32 fighter jet. We got the stealth bomber. You join yourself to the strength of America, man. When the strength of America is nothing to the Most High. Foolishness, right. Go ahead.
Come.
Where you at?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verse 2. To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right. The trust in the shadow of your oppressor. Egypt means house of bondage. You understand? It's indicative to Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is a study that they did in Stockholm, Germany, about people who get captured. And that study showed that people who get captured grow an affinity to their captor. And that's what happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians once they put us in slavery. We begin to seek the acceptance of the oppressor. And we forgot about trying to escape. We forgot about trying to get out of that situation. We started to assimilate. We started to say, I'll just be a good slave, and then the slave master will reward me. You understand? Instead of thinking about, I'm gonna get free one day.
Right, like we want to get inside of the house, be a house Negro,
right,
instead of burning the house down.
Instead of burning the house down, right? You understand?
Fire upon Babylon.
Right. Burn down Sodom. You understand? Right. So now skip down to verse 9 and 10.
Book of Isaiah 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Most High.
Children that will not hear the law of the Most High. We are a nation that gets repulsed at hearing the law of God. You hear a man say, no, don't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. Oh, I don't eat pork. Just a little bit, though, when I want a piece of bacon. I do eat sausage. Don't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. That included that pepperoni pizza from Domino's. Don't eat it. Don't tell me about I do every now and then. You understand? Don't vote. And we telling you what the law is. Oh, don't vote. You know how many people die for us to have the right to vote? Shut up. The Lord said don't vote. And this is what I don't understand. When you read these scriptures, this is supposed to be the word of the Lord.
Right.
Every Christian is supposed to be like, oh, the word of God. I live. Oh, the word of God. The word. They be preaching it. Oh, the word is the word. Then when you tell them what's in it, it's, I don't roll like that.
Not my body.
Not by,
I don't want to read that.
I don't read that part. But, some parts of it is meant to be true, but some parts of it, you got to disregard. They say come up with all these excuses. Well, the Bible was translated by a white man. But now, you just last week, you talking about the word of God, the word. These Christian pastors, man, when I talk about it, it really just it vexes me in my spirit, because we could be out of this place.
God.
We could be gone from this situation, man. We could be out of this. We could be with Christ.
Right.
We could have provoked the Most High so much by being lawful that he sent Christ back and destroyed this place. You understand?
God.
But nah, we gotta be Christians. Come on with it.
Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not.
See not. Don't tell me about that truth. The Isupk. Don't. You too aggressive.
God.
You're too aggressive in what you saying, and what you saying. You preaching hate. That's all you doing is preaching hate. You know what I'm saying? You saying to the seer, see not. Go ahead.
And to the prophets.
You saying to the prophet of God. Go ahead.
Prophesy not.
Don't teach us what. Don't prophesy nothing. Don't tell us nothing. Go ahead.
Unto what's right thing.
Don't teach us what's right to do. Don't teach us righteousness. Go ahead.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak to us smooth things. You gotta find your preacher voice. That's what this scripture is saying. This scripture is talking to all you Christian hypocrites that won't allow, that don't condone obeying these laws, statutes, and commandments and following the Most High. But instead, you tell the real prophets of the Isupk to, it's your delivery. Yeah. It's if you would speak softer and not yell, then maybe you can attract more. You attract more bees with honey.
It ain't what you saying, it's how you saying.
Yeah, it ain't what you saying, it's how you saying it.
How we supposed to say it?
Man, it ain't about how we supposed to say it. It's supposed to be about what you saying, dummy.
Right.
It's supposed to be about what you saying it. How you saying it is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You telling the truth, it ain't no matter how you tell the truth. It's you telling the truth.
Right.
But you trying to focus on how somebody's speaking to you when they're speaking to you trying to save your soul. So it really shouldn't matter how they deliver it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is the antidote. The Isupk is that vial, that needle that you need to survive, to live. But you trying to reject it because it come through U.S. mail versus FedEx. You trying to say, well, I would have accepted, but U.S. mail, I just don't like U.S. mail. So I don't think I should accept this antidote. I'm going to die. That's what you're saying. When you say it's how you say it versus what you're saying. It's the antidote. So whether it arrived to you by Uber, whether it arrived to you by U.S. mail, FedEx, UPS, you understand? Mail courier, private courier, whether it gets to you by van or train, JB Hunt, Swift trucking, what? No matter how that antidote get to you, you should take the antidote and take it and live. But nah, you wanna die because somebody didn't deliver it to you in bubble wrap. They delivered it to you in just a plain old manila envelope.
Like I'm supposed to care about your feelings.
Right. Yeah, like I'm supposed to care about your feelings. The Lord don't care about your feelings.
Right.
The Lord cares about what you do after you get the truth, whether you follow it or not.
That's right.
Come on with it. Read from the top of verse 9, and I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna just let the word speak for itself.
Count out one comes, the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Most High, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
What?
Prophesy deceits.
That's what the people saying. Hey, look, don't speak to us smooth things. We like those deceitful words you've been saying. We like them lies you've been giving us. And that's where you at, Israel. That's where we at. We at accepting lies versus the truth. And that's why we adding sin to sin. And that's why the Most High power is angry with us. And that's why Christ still has not cracked those skies and freed us from this captivity. You have to change your way of thinking about what life is, about the situation that you find yourself in. You're going to have to try the spirit, man. You're going to have to try these pastors. You're going to have to see for yourself that they are charlatans and con artists. And if you fall for the con, then you're gonna be, you at the end of the day, you're gonna perish. You're gonna perish with the rest of the people that's gonna perish that are not on the Lord's side when Christ comes back. And with that, pass the class over to priest and officer N.W.O.
Isupk security announcements. We are the Isupk under command of General Yohanan. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Thurs, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10th in the Hebrew, which is pronounced my Asherah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations.
Upcoming holy convocation is the Feast of Dedication. It's known also as Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the 25th day of the 9th month, and it's for the span of 8 days. So it's going to begin Thursday, December the 7th, and it's going to end on the 15th, whenever the 15th is. And you can find that in 1 Maccabees 4, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. It's the Feast of Dedication. It's also known as Hanukkah. Go ahead.
If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, Armadium, which means everybody stand in the Hebrew. Wapanya Hakwadam, which means everybody turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nadan Lanaw, Lakam, Kai, Yawam, Wasalat Lanaw, Kabawaf Now, Kasalat Now, Kabawaf Yanaw, Wala'ah, Tabya Now, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashai Now, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Wa'atapara, La'ai Walumya, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it.
Saw, which means to turn. Sisters Yeshab, which means to be seated. Men of Israel saw, which His term, men of Israel, give one courteous salute to the teacher, men of Israel, my Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat. Saw, which means turn. Sisters are Amadim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, give one courteous salute to the sisters, men of Israel, my Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Yah Yamatah, class is dismissed.